Hello there, YouTube. Devin here again. Feeling a lot better today. But today I have another Russian World War One video for you, and this is on a one of the many types of field pack, rucksack, knapsack, pretty much any bag, any backpack. There was a lot of them issued in World War One. But this is one of the nicer examples, and it would have been given to like the Tsar's guards, special regiments, frontier troops, foragers, stuff like that. People that needed a larger bag or more well-equipped forces would get something like this over, say, the Veshmishok or one of the other bags. This is very reminiscent of like a German tornister, if you're familiar with those. The tornister was like the standard German field pack in World War One, and this is, I'd say, comparable to that. There's a lot of features I like on this one better than I like on the German tornister. We'll get into it here then. Now, this is made out of leather and canvas, and then it has some linen lining on it in some parts. But for the most part, it's pretty much just this black heavy canvas with leather trimmings on it at the wear points in the corners to make sure the pack doesn't fall apart. It was a very hard-wearing pack. This is actually quite small, though. This pack only being like 18 inches long, almost 2 feet, maybe 20 inches long. Yeah, probably about 20 inches long, and about 18 inches wide. But it's really only like 3 or 4 inches deep. And it's basically just a giant envelope, if we look it up here. So here you can see the lining behind the canvas, so it's 2 layers thick. And it's basically just a big envelope. It's a big pouch, is all it is. It's one open compartment. There's no smaller little bits in here, little other fiddly parts or pouches. It's just one large open compartment. It is reinforced at the top and the bottom. It's stiffened. It has a thicker layer of leather in there, sandwiched between the 2 fabric layers. As you can see, the white on the inside, the black on the outside, to keep this rigid. It's suspended with 5 buckles. So there's 3 on the back of the backpack here, and 1 on the bottom and 1 on the top. And they're all roller buckles. So that's pretty nice. There's routing points on the side here for straps, so you could throw your winter coat draped over this or your shelter. It is a pretty easily scalable pack, actually. So not a whole lot of fancy stuff going on it other than the materials it's made out of. So we'll flip over to the front of the pack here. Now, the front of the pack is just a simple piece of leather, simple leather shoulder straps, not reinforced or anything like that. Again, you see roller buckles. These are bronze roller buckles, actually, so not super great. You can see the iron fittings here. They weren't really used steel. Iron was a lot easier to come by, easier to manufacture. So yeah. But it has this neat feature where you can, for one, adjust the load on it. And it has this cool waist belt, which is actually very comfortable. It's adjusted with this piece of canvas in front, and here's the belt itself. And it has routing points for an external belt, so you could run your ammo belt through this, so you wouldn't have to take this off while fighting, unlike the German tornister. A lot of the doctrine with these packs was that you would route your belt through here, through these and these little cutouts, and you would wear it over this then, so that you could continue to fight with your pack on. So you weren't leaving valuable supplies behind if you were a forager. So you weren't leaving stuff in the field to be captured, essentially, with how fluid the lines were on the Eastern Front. Now, this pack came about in the mid-1890s. And you see a lot of variations of this pack and everything like that. But again, it wasn't the most mass-produced pack. That would be the Veshmishok. This would be issued to special troops only. Special troops that could utilize a pack such as this. So this is one of the packs that I like to run. Again, it is a reproduction pack. I've seen some originals like this, but they're kind of like the German tornisters. They're very, very beat up, and nobody should really be using those other than for display purposes. So I wanted to get one of these because I like to be a frontier troop, is what I like to portray. So a Finnish frontier troop, so somebody that would often be out, not really pretty sort of kind of front lines, sort of kind of not front lines. They'd be out gathering resources, gathering intelligence, scouting, and stuff like that. For the most part, they weren't really like what you would picture as frontline infantry, but they were still easily pushed into a frontline infantry role if the situation demanded it. So, but that would be it on this pack then. So hopefully you guys like this and you're into this sort of thing. Please subscribe if you like this stuff as well. Hopefully this covers all the information. I'll do some other equipment videos and stuff as I dig that stuff out now that it's becoming winter and crap like that, and you guys wanted to see stuff like that. I've put a lot of the stuff away already, but I can dig it back out as I, kind of go in there for other stuff. I'll pull it out so I can do videos on it like this, for instance. So, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully you enjoyed this. Bye.